It is said that in a beautiful house in the middle of the big forest, the mother goat lived a happy life with her 7 goat children. But the evil wolf who lived near them was always bothering these goats and trying to attack them to eat them, but he did not succeed until now. One day, the mother goat prepared herself to go out in search of food for her and her children. And before she left the house, she called the 7 goats and said, "I am going to the edge of the forest to bring food. You must be careful of the evil wolf. He may come to you and knock on the door, trying to deceive you. So do not open the door to anyone until I return." The mother goat went out and left her children in the house playing and having fun together. And in the meantime, the wolf was watching the goats from afar, and he saw the mother going out alone, leaving her children alone. So an idea came to him to kill them. After a short while, the evil wolf knocked on the door of the goat's house, and one of the goats answered, "Who is at the door?" The wolf tried to change his voice and said, "I am your mother. Open the door for me." But the 7 goats recognized the wolf's voice. His voice was rough, and he couldn't change it much. One of the goats said, "You are not our mother. You are the evil wolf. We will never open the door for you." Here the wolf got angry and stood thinking of another way for the goats to open the door for him. The wolf came back and knocked on the door again, and this time he was able to make his voice soft and said, "My little ones, open the door for me. I have returned with delicious food." When the 7 goats heard the voice, they thought it was really their mother. But before they opened the door for her, one of the goats looked from under the door and saw that the feet were black. So she realized that this evil wolf tried to deceive them again, because the mother's feet are black. This time the wolf got very angry and stood confused, thinking of another way to get into the goats. Suddenly an evil idea came to him. So he quickly ran to his neighbor the fox, took some flour from him and sprinkled it on his feet, which turned white. The wolf returned to the 7 goats and spoke to them in a soft voice. The goats confirmed that the feet were white, so they thought that it was really the mother. When the door was opened, the evil wolf's face appeared, so the goats got scared and tried to prevent him from approaching them. Meanwhile, while the 7 goats were screaming and defending themselves and trying to hit the wolf, a skilled hunter passed by the house. He saw the wolf attacking the goats and preparing to eat them, so he pointed the gun at him and shot him in the stomach. Here the mother goat arrived home and saw the wolf in her house screaming in pain, and her children crying in fear, so she rushed to the 7 goats and hugged them all, then thanked the hunter for his help.